Hey guys, this is Lynx Savage. I'm back, and I'm going to give you guys a review of this holster. I know, right? Holster, yeah, it's a holster. It doesn't look like the traditional holsters I'm used to seeing on TV or in the movies that that any of us would see. But this is a Bladetech inside the waistband holster. For those who don't know, I am ambidextrous, so I tend to now. I say that with a caveat. I'm left-handed, but I live in a right-handed world. So, my writing and everything is done lefty, but everything else I do in this world is righty. My first gun that I purchased, or the one that I carry every single day, is a Smith & Wesson Shield. And as you guys know, the Smith & Wesson Shield, or as you may not know, because this is a channel for newbies, the Smith & Wesson Shield is a right-handed gun, and it's a great gun. I love it. The size is amazing. It's right-handed. Doesn't really bother me too much. So do understand that this is for a Smith & Wesson Shield, specifically made by Bladetech. It's made out of Kydex. It is inside the waistband. So as you can see, the clip right here slips right in like that. Clip over the belt. If you guys want to see on a belt, if it was inside the waistband, we're going to go ahead, pull out my trusty trackline belt, and there it is. So, imagine all of this is inside of your pants, and then this clips onto the belt outside. Very, very sturdy. The clip is amazing. It clips underneath, so when you go to tug to pull out your gun, it absolutely stays right in place. You're not going to pull this off of your waist side with the gun. The gun will come out. Now, as everyone, or not everyone, but I'm going to say everyone because, gun people, whatever. But as gun folks know, Kydex and these Kydex shells are, used as like a stress retention. So it is once it goes against your body like that, it puts pressure, and that pressure helps keep your gun in place. Even when there is no pressure on here, the gun stays in place. It covers the entire trigger guard. I never had a problem getting the gun out when I needed to or wanted to, for lack of better anything. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at it with my Smith & Wesson Shield. And we're just going to go on ahead for the sake of internet nannies. There is no rounds. No rounds. All right. Now, the gun itself, of course, I live in Massachusetts. It's the model with the stupid freaking safety on it. I hate that safety, but it's the model with the safety on it. But as you can hear, once it goes into, you heard that click? That click, it's not just going to come out. It's that's without it being on my body. So the retention is great. And even if I just wanted to use my thumb, I have to put pressure to get this out. So when you're drawing, this stays in your pants. It doesn't go anywhere. The cons for it right now is that it's all Kydex. I'm looking at a couple of different hybrid holsters to carry inside the waistband. I have a habit of wearing t-shirts and undershirts and everything else, so currently it's not that bad. But when I'm not wearing a t-shirt or an undershirt, this is not comfortable against my fat ass. It just isn't. If it's not comfortable against soft, supple flesh, I am sure it is not comfortable against some of these bony, skinny bitches either. So it would be great if these Kydex holsters had something on the other side. If not, the huge hybrid holster, at least something on the other side to make this more comfortable against your skin. This was worn towards the end of summer, so I didn't sweat a lot. That was surprising. I did not sweat a lot, so this didn't get wet or gross. That was a good thing. It completely covers, let's put the pistol back in here, And you can see that the side that touches your body covers the metal part of the gun. So you don't have to worry about your body sweat, tarnishing the side of your gun. Jesus, my guns need to be clean. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it actually messing with the finish. You don't have to worry about it, that cold steel against your body. It serves a purpose, and it serves its purpose well. I have worn this inside the waistband at work, in the car, which I can tell you, getting in and out of the car is interesting when you have a gun on you. It's definitely a different experience. You learn how to twist in a different manner. But I've worn it while driving, and it's not uncomfortable while I'm driving. It's not beating me up. It's not hurting me in any way. Like I said, it would be great if this was some kind of felt or some kind of leather or some kind of something on this cover to help against the skin. But all in all, it's a pretty decent holster. The money that it cost, it wasn't crazy expensive. I actually bought it at the time that I bought the Shield. And, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm definitely going to be looking for more holsters, different holsters. And as I get more holsters and different holsters, I will be reviewing those holsters as well. And I'll be using this as a baseline because this is my first holster. As a first holster, yeah, sure, why not? If you are a new person to the gun world and you need a holster, you don't want to spend a ton of money, it's kind of that thing, it's kind of like Fisher Price's My First Gun, I guess. So, because, it's plastic. It's freaking plastic, You can't sit there and say that it's some great, amazing new material. It's plastic. But all in all, I have to say I'm not upset with it. It doesn't stop me from wearing my gun on a daily basis. And let's face the reality and face some facts here. If you're not going to wear your gun, why did you get it? I understand home defense, everything else, but self-defense, the word there is self, okay? You really should be carrying your weapon on you, especially if you went through the trouble of getting a license in a place like Massachusetts. So if you went through the trouble, this isn't going to stop you from holding your gun, carrying your gun with you. A lot of people that I've spoken to, they don't carry their gun because their holster is uncomfortable, or their gun is too big, or their gun is too heavy. The gun itself isn't heavy. The holster is not disgusting. The holster, it does very, very well. So that's it. It is a Bladetech holster made specifically for the Smith & Wesson Shield. So check that out. I think it only cost me something like $20 from my gun shop up here. And that was it. So hopefully I see you guys next time. And I have to think of some kind of tagline or something, because all the other gun guys have a tagline. So for now, like, subscribe, share. Definitely consider this as your first holster. It's not bad. It does the job. The retention is great. I've had a situation in which I didn't quite put it on properly or all the way, and it didn't fall off, even though it felt like it was gonna. That's what made me check, was the fact that I didn't feel it against me properly. And it didn't fall off, and my gun didn't fall out. So the retention is great, and it's comfortable. So like, subscribe, share, come back. And that's that. Maybe my tagline will be, armed gays don't get bashed. So be armed and use a holster that will help you remain armed. Okay? Till next time, guys.